Okay, sorry guys. Okay, yeah, we were discussing about the data warehousing concept and what is the fact table and dimensions table. Yeah, as I said, fact table means fact table is the table which contains measure values and dimension keys. That is the definition of the fact table. When you say to the interviewer, your answer should be short, brief, and clear. Okay, so interviewer will not ask any further question on the same topic. Okay, like we all purchase some items, either it is the Flipkart, Amazon, some other site. So you buy the one mobile, I bought by the one laptop, some other one by the other item. So all the records will entered into the one table. Okay, not exactly one table. There are multiple tables. Item ID, item amount, your customer ID will enter the one table, and item description, all those things will enter the other table. Okay, that is how in the backend database is designed. Yeah, okay. As I said, to prove this definition, I will open up the one database. I know that Sweta, you asked one question to show the how to install SQL database in our local. I remember that point. I will come to that point later. Okay.
Okay.
Now I am trying to prove the definition of the fact table. Yeah. Meanwhile, I will tell you something about the dimension table. Dimension table is the table which contains dimension keys and its properties. Its properties in the sense attributes, properties, attributes, information, and its information. Like we can say, my employee ID is 123. What about its properties? What about its information? 123 represents for whom? What 23 represents from which? Like, okay, employee ID 123, its name is the Srinivas. Customer ID XYZ, his name is the so and so. That is the property, that is the information. Now, to understand the point, to understand the definition of the data dimension table is the table which contains dimension keys and its information. I will show you both. Don't worry about this one if you don't know anything about the database side. Just to give some knowledge, I open up this window. That's it. If you don't know, leave it. If you know it, see it. That's it. This is the way to choose the database. If you don't know anything, don't worry about that one. Here point is not to know about the database side. To point to is to understand the definition of fact and dimension table. As I said, fact table is the table which contains the dimension keys and measure values. Product key. So here it is the product key. What 310 is represents. When there is a product key in the fact table, definitely there would be a other table which contains the product information. Normally we can call it as a dimension table. Order key, definitely there will be other dimension which gives some info about the dates. Currency key, if you see this table, you will see all the keys and its values, measure values. Okay, to relate our example, let's say this is the item ID, this is the customer ID, this is the customer ID, this is the item ID, this is the sale ID. Let's say Dussehra sale, Big Billion Days sale, and year-end sale, like that. So this is the amount we purchased one item. This is the discount amount we got for the item, like that. See, here we have all the information about the money or measure and the key information and its items. Okay, we don't know about anything about the 310, 346, something. Okay, so this is fact table. In original requirement, I mean, when you are working on a real world, you don't see the naming conventions, tables naming conventions, something like this. Fact internet sales, dim date, dim customer, currency. You don't see such type of naming conventions in your real world. Just you got the tables like, yes, sales, customer, uh, product, something. Okay, if that people who design the database very good at designing the database, and they will follow some proper naming conventions. We cannot expect from it everyone. Okay, keep it in the mind. So this is the table. Let's say product. Here we have a key. Definitely somewhere in the database it shows the info on the product. Come here, like you would see there is a dim product. Come here, show it. See, select. Don't worry about this select top something. Just to run the to view the data. Since I have some experience on the SQL, I can see. Okay, see, this is the product key 1, 2, 3, 4 some, and its info in the product alternative key, and this is the product name, English product name. This is the Spanish. Based on the business requirement, it has its information. As I said, it shows the dimension keys and its information and its properties and its color. Says something. Okay, as I said, look at the key, product key 310. See, when there is a record in the fact table, definitely same record should be present in the dimension table. Okay, if there are some scenarios where we don't get, we can at that point we can report it to the customers. Okay, we don't have respective keys in the dimensions table. That is the reason we are not able to show its information in the report side. Okay, so it is the product key 310. Its name is the product name road 150 red 62. This is the French product name. Its color is the red something. Okay, class, style, model name, something. I hope now you would understand the difference dimension difference between the fact and dimension. Did you? If not, I'm very happy to tell it again. Please answer it.
Yes, sir. Could you please repeat it one more time, please?
Okay. Definitely, these are the common questions in interview also. The point is to understand different to get the definition of fact and dimension table. Fact table is the table which contains dimension keys and measure values. That is the fact table. Okay. To understand more clearly, I showed it the practical way. Let's say I have one database in which there is a one table, that is the fact internet sales. Just I run this query, and here, see, these are the dimension keys. What I said, fact table is the table which contains the dimension keys and measure values. What are the measure values? Sales amount, tax amount, freight amount, something. Got it or not? Please definitely you can expect such type of questions in interview. Once you are good at, they will go further. Otherwise, immediately they will end up the interview. Please, anyone not understanding or not understanding? If you are say not understanding, I would try to present it in a different way.
So I have a doubt here. Like when you say the dimension keys, are these like primary key and foreign key relationships?
Yes, technically, in the background, that is what happening. Okay, we can say it is the foreign key, product key. When there is a foreign key present in that one table, definitely its primary key is available in any one of the table, any other table. Okay, that is what exactly happening here. Actually, why foreign keys are used? Foreign keys are used to give to maintain the relationship between the tables. Here, product key is the foreign key. It is in the fact table. To see its information, you can see the its table. That is the dim table. It is the product table. You would see only one key in the product table, which is the primary key here. Product key
Okay.
in the product table, primary key, and product key in the internet sales table, it is the foreign key. Foreign key allows the duplicate values, but primary key won't allow the duplicate values. Definitely, you can expect difference between the primary key and foreign key differences.
Okay, so the dimension table will have the primary key and the fact table will have foreign keys.
Foreign
Okay,
key, yes, right. Yeah. When there is a foreign key present in one table, definitely its primary key somewhere in the database definitely will have. Database designer do such a way. You need not worry about this data. You need not, sorry, you worry about the data. You need not worry about the way how it's designed the database. They will take care of it. Once you enter the organization, you will get server name. This is the server name and database name. Hey Srinivas, this is the server name and database name. Can you please analyze the data? Customer is asking for some reports. We are planning to develop the report. Can you please analyze the data? If you have a single contributor, if you have a team of members, okay, someone will take care of the analyze the data. Someone will take care of the modeling the data. If you are using only Power BI, so you would do some testing. You would do some contribution to the development also. Point is clear or not, Sweta, Swati, Vijay?
In the fact table, how many primary keys will be available?
In the fact table, no primary key is available. In the fact table, you would see duplicate data, you would see foreign keys. Okay, to identify, we can say definitely one should be in the unique. Okay, in the sales order, you can't have a multiple sales order, right? Your sales order number, my sales order number, both are different, right? Let's say this is the 43697 sales order number by using which I bought one laptop. 3698 by using which you bought one iPhone or some laptop or some book or pen. Okay, so when you see the invoice in which they will maintain the order number, right? Your order ID is ready to ship. Your order ID is order is ready to deliver so and so dates, right?
Yes.
Okay, please. If you don't understand, I'm very happy to answer it again.
So in fact table, you have one primary key and multiple foreign keys. In the dimension table, one primary key and the related information.
In other words, we can say, yeah, for understanding. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
See, definitely data warehousing is the heart of the modeling. Without knowledge of the data warehousing, you cannot develop good models. That's what I'm trying to say. Vijay, Swati. Santosh, are you clear or not? The definition of the fact and dimensions table.
So can we create a clustered index on the fact table?
Why you bring the topic of indexes?
If you want to improve the performance,
We are not talking about the database performance. We are talking about the clearly I mentioned, right, Santosh?
okay.
Topic is data warehousing concepts. See, as I already told you, right? To develop the model, in the background, those knowledge being used to develop the models, to give the relationship between the tables. To maintain your model correctly. This is the topic that we are discussing.
Okay.
We are
So,
not.
As a Power BI developer, like our role would be like to basically analyze the data. Like, what is our role? Like,
Okay.
when they ask us to build a report,
Okay.
what are we supposed to do?
Okay, you are given that database access. Okay, initially, once requirements discussion, you have a call with customers, what they are expecting, what you are trying to do. You will get one mock-up or you will get one template. Okay, hey Srinivas, hey Girish, hey Ramesh or Santosh, we are expecting a report something like this. Some companies follow such a way. Some companies just have a oral discussion. Okay, just I wanted to see how much sales has been done, so and so dimension wise. Okay, how that category, like how last year sales, can I see the last year sales? Can I see the year over sales, year over year sales? Okay, how India is performing our iPhone sales, how Europe is performing, what is the contribution that it gives overall the overall sales. Okay, business knows very well than you, right? You see tables and its information in the database side, but in general they know very well how their business is performing, right? To get the numbers accurately, they are using the reporting tool, whether it be the Excel, Cognos, Tableau, Power BI, any other tool. Indexes, yes, indexes are used for improving the performance. That is the database concept, not the data warehousing concept.
One
We
more
have
question is
only
like,
1 minute left. Can you please rejoin all again? Since
sure.
initially we have faced some network issues.